Good morning, everyone. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com, and welcome to your morning market outlook for Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. In the pre-market this morning, things are fairly quiet. Stock index futures are above fair value, certainly calmed down from yesterday's big up move in the market. Again, we're being led higher by the NASDAQ. We're being led higher also by falling crude oil prices, which are now below $80. We do have gold up slightly in the pre-market this morning. Now, yesterday, the TSX and the Dow both hit new all-time highs, while the NASDAQ was the big winner, up over 3% on the day, still trading below 750. If we can take 750 out, then 781.25 comes into play. Now, of course, we had crude oil lower yesterday. It's down again in the pre-market. Energy stocks in New York and Toronto both heading lower on Monday. We had Cenovus on the TSX 60 and Baytech on the TSX Composite were the big losers. In New York, we've got Marathon and Valero back on sell signals as of Monday's close. Looking at gold, gold popped yesterday, ran right up to the upper channel line, closed slightly below it. We are trading higher in the pre-market, but the market is watching gold being stopped at the 200-day moving average. And we're still trading, of course, below the flypaper channel, which could act as resistance. Now, gold stocks popped yesterday, the GDX, the XGD, the junior gold miners all higher on Monday. Silver also ran up to the upper channel line, but did not close above it. We are above the 200-day moving average, coming up to the 50 and the 100-day moving average and the flypaper channel. So still trading from below resistance. And then just like gold stocks, silver stocks popped on Monday as well. Both the big ones and the little ones popped on Monday. Looking at the VIX, of course, we knew the VIX was going to be down on Monday from what we saw in the pre-market. It is back on a sell signal as of Monday's close. It really didn't move down as much as we did on Friday. So the VIX a little hesitant to make lower lows on Monday while the stock market was trying to make higher highs. Now, when the VIX moved up, we talked about the 2188 level, and we could not break out above that. And so next time around, we'll be watching to see if the VIX can punch through the 2188 level and head towards 25. That would probably be a more significant move in the VIX and correspond to a bigger down move in the stock market. Now, looking at individual stocks, what worked yesterday? Well, on the TSX, the big winner was Kinross, followed by Wheaton Precious Metals, of course, which is considered a silver stock by most. G Mining was the big winner on the TSX Composite. On the Dow, it was Boeing. On the NASDAQ and the S&P 500, we basically had the same stocks leading those indexes higher. Western Digital and DoorDash were the big winners. And then Micron was the next up. And so the chip sector certainly leading those major indices higher on Monday. What didn't work? Well, of course, energy stocks led the TSX lower yesterday. After Cenovus, we had Tourmaline was the big loser. And then on the TSX itself, it was Methanex was the next big loser of the day. In New York, Chevron was the big loser. On the Dow, Old Dominion Freight was the big loser on the NASDAQ 100. Did not generate a sell signal yesterday. That would happen today if we close below $232.73. And on the S&P 500, Fox was the big loser, dropping out of the sky, down nearly 17% on the day. Okay, folks, that's all for this morning's presentation. It looks like the SpaceX party is starting to quiet down. Things are a lot quieter this morning than they were yesterday morning. It still looks like the market wants to do some buying on Tuesday morning. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Wednesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.